Hiya guys, what's up? It's your main man Andrew back with another Eurovision video for you. Now today, this one, I'm going to run down now what my official top 41 songs for Eurovision 2020 would have been had it been going on this year. So before we get fully into the video, just like to say, don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell notification link so that you're locked in for any new videos of mine that go up online. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You can comment on the video as well down below. Also, don't forget, I do have a Twitter account at HBK Euromaniac if you want to follow me there. Also, I do have my Twitter is at Eurovision 1986. My Instagram is at HBK Euromaniac. So so now we've cleared up that. Let's get into the video. So we'll start off, we'll go reverse order. So at number 41, I have Slovenia this year. Slovenia, it's no disrespect to the singer this year and no disrespect to Slovenia, because up until the last decade, Slovenia for me have nearly always seen really good songs, give or take the odd year. But in the past decade, they've been really hit and miss. And unfortunately, after the brilliance of last year, the song I really, really liked, no disrespect to the singer, she can sing, I just find the song really dull and boring. It goes absolutely nowhere. So for me, that's why it's my last place. At number 40, we have Portugal. Now, after last year, I really liked last year, but I think last year's Eurovision entry from Portugal was a bit of a Marmite song. You either loved it or you hated it. There was no in between, and I loved last year. Was gutted it didn't qualify. This year, I think to myself, having seen the Festival de Canção performance, for me, it was just a bit. Summer just didn't click with me for it. I found it really, really boring. So, hence why that's why it's my 40th. My number 39 this year is Belgium. Now, I know for some people that might surprise a lot of people as to why it's so low with me, but don't get me wrong. When I first heard it, my first thoughts was I really, really, really liked it, but now I've listened to it more, I liked it. Sounds like a Bond tune, but it starts at one point, but just goes absolutely nowhere at all. So yeah, for me, that's why it's number 4. That's why it's number 39. My number 38 this year is Croatia. I know it's really, really upset me to put them this low this year, because Last year they were my second favourite to win the entire competition last year, and I was really gutted when they didn't qualify for the final. But this year, I think they've tried to replicate last year. Similar sort of singer, but the song I think was just too out of date. So yeah, it is what it is. Then we move on to my number 37, which this year is Finland. Now I'll be totally honest. I will be totally honest. The song has a good message for the situation we're in at the moment. Well, in fact, any sort of situation. The singer isn't the Axel's a good singer, but the song is just so boring. So boring. It just doesn't do anything for me. Right. So number 36 in my list. Excuse me. Number 36 in my list has to be unfortunately Czech Republic. When I first listened to it, I really liked it. I was given potential. Yeah, potential France 2010 vibes. But it's gone through 2 revamps, and I'm being honest. I'll be honest. I don't think the artist was really clear of what direction he wanted the song to go. So when you've got an artist not believing in the song, how do you expect an audience to believe in the song? So yeah, that number 36. At 35, I have Moldova. Now, whilst this is a much better song than what she was given to perform at Eurovision in 2006, and the song does resonate with people for the situation we're in at the moment. Yeah, I just find the whole song a bit of a mess. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't go out my way to listen to it all the time. So yeah. I don't think we would have seen it qualifying either, to be totally honest. So moving on to my number 34, which is Poland. This being so low might surprise a lot of people, because I know there are people who think this is a really good song and people think it's underrated. But unfortunately for me, it gives me vibes of one of my least favourite Eurovision songs ever. Keep the Faith by Tamara Gacicheladzhi, which was, I think, 2017, I think it was. And unfortunately, seeing the original unrevamped live version, her vocals were a bit all over the place, bit too all over the place for my liking. So it just not for me. So yeah, number 33, Belarus. I'll admit, I didn't really follow I didn't really follow this one, but as I say, I don't know what it is. I just think I can't really put my hands on it. Can't really put my finger on it, to be honest. But it's not. It just didn't click with me. I haven't. It's not a go-to song for me to listen to. So, yeah, is what it is. Then at number 32, I have San Marino. San Marino. Now, it's a returning. It should have been a returning artist, Senate. The song's called Freaky. Yeah, it would have brought a fun factor to it. But there again, San Marino seems to love sending its retro. It seems to love sending like the retro disco songs. Now, once again, it's not everybody's cup of tea. So I liked it. Would it have made the final? Probably not, but it would have brought a bit of fun and joy to proceedings in the semi-final it was in. I can't remember off the top of my head now. So, right, then we go to number 31, which is Cyprus. And Cyprus, yeah, I like it. It's a good club song. Yeah, it probably would be a club anthem over the years. However, I don't feel it's totally right for the Eurovision Song Contest, to be honest. Although I do like it. Anyway, yeah, that's enough said about that. Number 30 is Estonia. Now, Estonia, it's a song. It's sort of style of song it's easy listening. So I'm one of these, I don't mind the easy listening songs, to be honest. So yeah. But it's a bit too outdated. It's a bit too outdated, in my opinion, for Eurovision. And I feel now, although I do like it, it would not have made the final. 29. We have Spain. Now, yeah, all I can say on that is it's a pretty generic pop song. Some people really liked it, some people didn't. I'm a bit torn as to who would have whether it would have done well or not at Eurovision. We'll never know. 28 for me, Ireland. Now, Ireland have been having a really iffy track record in Eurovision over recent years. I think since Ryan Dolan in 2013, the Ireland only qualified once, and people were giving this a Taylor Swifty vibe. Then we kept saying like a Taylor Swift sort of song, or Katy Perry, right? late noughties, early 2010s vibe. And I say it's not a bad song. I just think this would have been another year of Ireland not qualifying for Eurovision, in my opinion. Right, 27. And unfortunately, this year, 27th place goes to North Macedonia, which I'm really gutted about after the brilliance of last year, which I still think was really harsh. It didn't get its moment to shine as it did win. As it did win the jury, as it did win the jury vote, but we didn't know that at the time. But this year, I like the song, but as I say, I don't think it would have qualified for the final. Right, my number 26 is Australia. Love the song, but I think it's dropped down because better songs. It's dropped down in my list because better songs that were released after it, so to speak, if I can say that. I do like the song. Would it have qualified? Well, in my opinion, considering people like songs like, for me, Isaiah and Jessica Mowboy, and they weren't great songs qualified. I can't see why this wouldn't have. Right, at number 25, it's Norway. Now, I know a lot of people are raving about this song. Yeah, it's a good song. It is a good song and probably would have made the final. But for me, didn't resonate with it. Goes nowhere. Now, number 24, Sweden. Yeah, at the moment, I think Sweden's really lost their way in Eurovision. I think what they're doing is they don't seem to be picking songs that the rest of Europe want to hear. They seem to be picking songs lately that the juries absolutely go crazy over, but then the public go. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Mamas, but they were not the best choice in my opinion that Sweden had on offer this year. Hopefully Sweden can get back on track next year. At number 23, I have Austria. Now, I really like Austria this year. Yeah, a lot of people are comparing him to Bruno Mars, and I can see why with the song, to be honest. But yeah, I think it would have qualified, but I'm not too. I don't think a lot of other people would have. So yeah, we'll never know what would have happened with that one. Number 22, Georgia. Oh, how I love Georgia this year, and I love Georgia for always striving to be different. So yeah, I think it would have qualified based on the fact we've got no other song like it in Eurovision this year. So I reckon this definitely would have made the final because of that. So yeah. At number 21, I have the Netherlands. Now, this is no reflection on my opinions of the song. I do think it's a good song, but there's a lot better. There's much better songs that I put higher up in my list at the moment. The song starts off. I feel it builds and builds and builds and builds, And that's what I like to hear in a song. Anyway, number 20 is Romania. I tell you what, from their national selection, it was my least favourite. But I grow hot and cold. I blow hot and cold on it at the moment. And at the moment, I think it would have made the final. I think it's a good song. I think it's a good song. Yeah, it's a good song. I can't say much more about it. Then at number 19, now this might surprise you people, I have France. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I detested the original version of this song when they put it in front of the Eiffel Tower. Now I'll turn around and say, since they've revamped it, I think it's a much better song. The revamp works so much better. So, at number 18, I have Denmark. Now, from Danske Melody Grand Prix, another one that wasn't one of my favourites. So, but it is pretty generic, but it's a song. It's one of those types of songs that will get everybody singing along. It's one of those songs that will get stuck in your head. It is an earworm, and I think it could have surprised a lot of people at Eurovision this year. Number 17 for me, Greece. Greece, what can I say? Another good effort from you. Probably not the best. Probably not your best you've ever sent, but probably would have been a finalist anyway. I like the song. the music. I like the song, but the music video is really confusing for me. So we'll leave it at that. Number 16 this year, my home country, the United Kingdom. Yeah, the United Kingdom. I think this would have been severely underrated this year. Really. I think this would have been really severely underrated. I reckon this would have come alive in the finals. Really come alive. So yeah. I thought it was. I think it's our best effort. Step in the right direction, and hopefully next year we can improve even more. So yeah, at number 15 I have Israel. Now Israel, this wasn't even on my radar for Eurovision for Israel this year. This song, but having had to listen to it, I do think it was one that would have done really well this year. But yeah, so that's it really. Anyway, Serbia is number 14 for me this year. So yeah, Serbia. Everybody loves a girl band at Eurovision. I mean, well, not everybody. I think I certainly love a girl band at Eurovision, and to be honest, this was really good. I had high hopes for this song. I reckon this song would have done awesome at Eurovision this year. Then we go on to number 13, which is Malta. Very good song. Very good song. Loved it love Destiny, love her as a singer. The song really, really good. We all knew she was going to win. She's going to win X Factor, and the song stood a good chance of getting Malta at least a top 10 finish. At number 12, this year, I had Albania. Now, some of you may remember my original review of this song, but I've really changed my opinion on this song since the revamp and the change of language into English. I just think it's come alive. I think it really come alive. It probably would be one of the standout songs this year. Number 11 this year, Back with a Vengeance. It's Ukraine, and what a fantastic song. Could we have potentially been going to Ukraine next year? I think the song was really out and probably would have got a top 10. So we'll never know. So number 10. Full stop. So what a turnaround. They finally got tired of finishing last. So they were hoping to bring a song that will hopefully get them up there. And I reckon this could have been a contender. At number 9, we have Lithuania. Now, Lithuania, this was a bold choice this year. Very bold choice. Absolutely. And right choice to go with. Freaking loved the song. Possibly could have won it. But we'll never know. At number 8, Italy. I wasn't too keen on the song when it first came out. But with everything that's gone on and happened and is happening now with this coronavirus stuff, it's a song that really has a lot of meaning for the Italians, and I think the song is just so lovely. So lovely. At number 7 for me, it's Iceland. I mean, in my opinion, what's not to like about this song? It's cheesy, tick. Got a dance routine, tick. It's fun, tick. It's infectious, it ticks all the right boxes for me. Number 6 is Latvia. One of the big Marmite songs of this year. From the moment I heard this song, I knew this was a good song. I knew this was a good song. For me, I knew this was a good song this year. Just like the first time I heard Proud by Tamara Tedeschi last year, I knew it was going to be a good song. And in my opinion, I think it would have surprised an awful lot of people at Eurovision this year. Number 5, we have Russia. Now, we all know Russia sent this song because they did not want to win it this year. But it was such a fun song. It's a type of song that if done well, resonates with everybody, and everybody will vote for it. And I think as they call it, there's always a lunatic fringe in Europe when it comes to Eurovision. So stuff like this will go down an absolute storm. Uno by Rush by Little Big. At number 4 for me this year, it's Armenia. Now, I know a lot of people aren't. I know this is another Marmite song. I know people are hating on this song, but me, it's one I absolutely freaking love it. I freaking love it. I think I loved it. I loved it before the revamp. I knew it needed a revamp. I knew it had potential to be good, and when the revamp hit, I was like, whoa. For me, it was a potential winner. And at number 3, we have Azerbaijan. Now, I seriously cannot remember the last time I rated Azerbaijan this high at a Eurovision. I think this is another one. I think this is one could have potentially won it. And for me personally, this Cleopatra would have been a more deserving winner than 2011, if I'm being honest. But that's my opinion. At number 2, we have Switzerland. Fantastic song. I really go out and say I have a sneaky suspicion that this would have been the first winner in French since 1988, and this would have been the first winner for Switzerland since 1988. But we will never ever know. It was a musical masterpiece. So if you've been following this enough, you'll know my number 1 this year is Bulgaria. For me, this would have been an absolute perfect winner. The song is just so simple, so beautiful, and you can just feel the you can feel the emotion in the song, in the song. So yeah, for me, absolutely fantastic song. So that was my opinions. That was my top 41. What do you think? Be sure to leave your comments down below, and also give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. I mean, I'm always looking for opinions. I want to be successful. I want to be a successful Eurovision influencer and vlogger. So if I can get through to one person, and they can spread this all around, then so be it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to do so. And also, once you have, click the bell notification button to lock yourself in for notifications of any new videos when they get put up. Also, don't forget, please follow me on Instagram at HBK Euromaniac, and also follow me on Twitter at Eurovision 1986. Hope you've enjoyed the video, but much love to all my Eurovision fans out there. Goodbye for now.